Alright, new day, but it's 4:30. I don't like that. Can we eat this as is? I don't know. Doesn't say that it's not cooked. Like, if it says uncooked, then I'm more scared about eating it raw. But since it doesn't, I'm gonna down it. Alright, we'll see how things go. It is so dark and scary, dude. And we can't sleep, can we? No. Not tired enough, probably. Oh, we can't get back to sleep. Alright, we'll just wait a bit. There we go. Now we got light. Much better. Alright. Let's get back to it. Zombies in the road. Hi. Wonder if there is a bathroom in here. We could actually snag a drink from here real quick. So we'll use the bathroom. Fill that up. That'll solve that problem. We can make it to the gas station. I'm sure there's food in there we can have. Alright, there's bound to be more zombies over here now. Yep, here they come. Thought so. Alright, I can take out 3. Alright, y'all need to get into a line, please. Boom. Alright, one more. How many more of you? We good? We're good. Oh, there's 3 of them over there. There we go. Gigamart's looking pretty good right now, though. I mean, there's a few of them in the beginning. I mean, in the front there. Dentistry? No, you don't. Got a van over here. We copped. Oh, there's a gas station over here, dude. There's 2 gas stations. This is much closer. You know what? I like this. Get over here, boys. I'm taking this gas station. It's ours. Nice bike over there, too. Can't get in. Can't get in. Oh, we're getting in, dude. I hear you. Where are you? Oh, you heard that, did you? Alright, come on. Nice line. I need a line. There we go. Oh god. Alright, let's check around the corner. Alright, get into a nice, good single file line, please, zombies. Perfect. Kind of a line, kind of not. That'll work for me, though. Done and done. Moving on. Yeah, I forgot to do that first. Alright, let's go and unlock these doors. We don't need to open them. There we go. Alright, we got some zombie over here banging on the door. We'll go ahead and let him do that. We're gonna sit on the floor right now. Alright. Come on out, buddy. Now we can talk about it. Boom. Any more of you in there? Hello? I think we're good. Tire iron. Light bulb. I need this. Got some cakes. Some quagga cakes over here. Alright, we'll get those later. Okay, so scratch ticket. We got a lighter, we got a cheroot, we got lighter fluid matches, scratch tickets, all kinds of stuff there that we don't need. Got empty gas can, which we'll need that later. Box of garbage bags, rubber gloves. I'm looking for full gas cans. I doubt I'll get them though. Magazine, small game hunting, nice. A bunch of nonsense. Alright, what's in the fridge? Nothing. Cheese that's fresh, we'll go and eat it. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any chips or anything. We got a lot of soda pops though. Alright, we need to get that generator over here. So we need to make sure it's nice and clear enough. Yeah, awesome. Alright, this is looking good. Might have to take out some zombies on the way back, but it looks good. And we can tote the generator over here, fire that up, and we got gas for days. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Down. I'm not sure what they're banging on over here, but keep at it, boys. Alright, we'll head back. Now, we cleared all this out, so we don't have to worry about too many zombies coming at us. Unless they respawn, which I hate, but it does happen. It's not supposed to happen, but it does. I've had it happen to me twice now. Where it's been a place that I've been in, like, yesterday, and it already spawned zombies, and those numbers are not right. But that's how it goes sometimes. Early access, boys. Early access for days, years. Alright, in we are, and we need to grab that. Alright, so we're gonna rest a bit. I know we're not encumbered, or I mean not encumbered. We're not out of breath or anything, but I'd rather get set just in case. Yeah, now we are. Just in case we need to smack some zombies on the run. Okay, so we're gonna take this generator. Nope, don't do that, dude. Take the generator. Oh, we need to disconnect it first, that's right. Alright, now take the generator. And then grab the gas can. And we got a zombie coming for our fence. That's alright, he can have the fence. We'll be out of here. Alright, so now we are encumbered, but that's okay because we're going to move some stuff around. Move that over there. Okay, so now we're less, but we're still encumbered. We'll drop the generator in case we have to. But we cleared this out, so I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. I don't know if there is, actually. That's a good question. If there's any audio text. I know there is for coughing and the TVs. But as far as alerts, I don't think there is. I haven't seen it, anyway. That's a good question, though. Hopefully we'll get some in the comments when the video goes up, too. Maybe somebody does know. But yeah, I haven't seen anything like that. It'd be nice, though, if they do add such a thing. But yeah, some stuff does. The alert thing, though, man, when you can hear it, it scares me every time. Sometimes it scares you for absolutely no reason. So I've seen some people turn it off just because of that, too. It's because, yeah, I mean, you could see them right in front of your face and the thing will blare in your ears. So it's one of those if you want it or you don't want it. That's the best thing about this game, though, is you can toggle anything on or off that you don't like. But yeah, as far as that goes, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, I agree there. They should have some kind of an alert for the hearing impaired. Something that flashes on the screen or some kind of notification that would tell you. And I don't even know how you get a hold of the devs either. I mean, I could say, yeah, go post that on the community forum, but they might never ever see it. Which is unfortunate. So 7 Days doesn't have that option either. That's interesting. I haven't played 7 Days in a while, though. Alright, I think we're going to drop this over here. Okay, there we go. Now we got that. Now we can gas it up. Once we gas it up, we got gas for whenever we need it. Then we need to take a long break, dude. There we go. Alright, so only turn this on whenever you need it, because you don't want this to run out ever, because if you run this out, you're going to be in trouble again. Then you got to use your hose and do all that all over again. So, best to keep that off and turn it on whenever you need it. I've done that many times. Yeah, you would basically have to run around every single house just to make sure there's no zombie. Yeah, I hear you, dude. That's kind of something that they should need. Yeah, it sounds like that's something they should put into the game, that's for sure. A game like this, anyway. Where you need to know if there's something going to happen, because, yeah, you're going to get jump scared all the time. That's not fun. Peckish. Let's eat a chocolate bar. Why not? Job well done. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do next is fill up that gas can and take that home. We should probably fill this completely full, because I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, good. We'll turn that on. So connect it first. Now we can turn it on. There we go. We got power, boys. Alright, now we can go ahead and fire this into this thing and get some gas. Wow, that is loud. I think I hear a zombie. Nope. Okay. Oh, he's banging on a door. That's what it is. Alright. Good to go. Now we got gas. Alright, so we can just turn this off. And we keep the gas for whenever we need it. Awesome. It could be the volume. I'm not sure. Are they the banging and the banging door? The door's banging, pretty much? I gotta get the words out right. Yeah, that's kind of silent a little bit unless you're really close to it. But I got these headphones up so high, dude. You don't even want to know. I mean, basically, I had this thing charged. And then it just cut out. It cut out on me like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours ago. The headphones did anyway. And I had this thing fully charged, so I don't know what happened. But since the battery died, now the earphones take off the audio on the desktop, so now my earphones are like blasting in my ears. Which is quite fun, but I'll deal with it later. But yeah, now I can definitely hear everything. But yeah, some stuff is kind of, yeah, proximity, like you said. You gotta be close to it. Unless you have your earphones set high like this, which is not intended, but yeah, most of the time I won't hear it unless they're really close, like about this close. You'll hear them sliding on the windows and stuff like that. But yeah, like you said, there's no text alert or anything like that. You just hear it. Same with doors. There's a door that somebody keeps banging on next to my house. They've been banging on that door for like days, and still it exists. I don't know how, but I'll take it. Stuff like that. I mean, I can hear that. I can hear that in my house, and I think it's like, I don't know, maybe the house next door, the house next door after that. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're already here. I can show you, but yeah, it's like right across here is this building, and it's either this building or the one after it that you hear them banging on the door. So it's proximity based, but some of it is louder than others, pretty much, depending on the door type. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, this is scary. I think I closed it. Yep. At least I know the layout of my house, so I know where I'm going. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and plop this here. We're going to need another generator. I haven't found a red one. I prefer a red one or a yellow one. Yellow one would be the best. The reason why is because it's less repairs. I did do some research on that too because I wanted to know. So the blue one is good, but the blue one is actually deemed the worst on the wiki. The blue one, you have to repair a lot more than the other ones. The best one is the yellow one for durability reasons. And then the red one would be next in line. So if we could get a red one or a yellow one, that'd be awesome. But all I've seen so far is the old ones, and the old ones are third. According to the wiki anyway. Let's see here. TV dinner we do have. That's rotten though, isn't it? Yep. Great. Great. We do have cereal and we have a can of oats though. Let's see. We got 3:40 p.m. We do need to get one of them generators. We'll probably get one of those real quick. We are drowsy though. I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. I think we had a generator somewhere close by. Where are we right now? Center it. So one of these little shacks had a generator. A bunch of them, actually. And then, yeah, I think one of these shacks here had one, or one of these did. No, I'm pretty sure it's one of those. So we'll head over there real quick, because that's not far at all. And we'll try and get a generator from there. Since we got time, I like to go to bed about 9, like I said. It's way too early for me. But we are drowsy, so we need to be very careful. Because weapon hitting is not great when you're drowsy. If you're tired, it's even worse. Alright, what do we have there? Is that a generator in there? I don't think so. Oh. You got scratched. Yeah, be careful when you do the, yeah, we gotta take care of that. Careful when you run through bushes because, yeah, you'll get scratched. And I tend to do that a lot. Problem solved. Even the small ones, too. Sometimes you'll miss them and you run through it and... Got a nice little scratch. At least it's not a zombie, so we got nothing to worry about. It's just irritating. Yeah, I don't see one in there. Now, they do have a notification for if you can't hear that either. Where are you, boy? Oh, you're right over there. Just chilling, huh? Alright. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. But yeah, you'll see a little jiggle of the heart. That means you got a health problem. So they do have that. But there really is no sound for that anyway. Alright, stool belt. Whoops. Alright, one of these had it. There it is, right there. Alright, so we're gonna go pop in here real quick. We'll grab this. And then we'll go back. We'll use the road too, because it's nice and open. Nice truck over there. Alright, the problem without a vehicle is we gotta haul this thing all the way back to our base every time we want to add a new generator. So the best idea is to find a vehicle pronto, and we don't have to worry about that. However, I see a small bed there. Maybe. That might be a piece of a big bed. Looking for a smaller bed because I don't want to throw down a big bed. It'll take up so much room in there. I do know that we have one at our old base, so we could always snag that one, but it's like all the way at the top of the map. But yeah, once we get this filled, we'll be good to go. We'll at least have some kind of electricity. But we are probably going to need 2 of them. So we're going to plop this right where we had the blue one. And we should have enough gas, hopefully. Or maybe we left it there. No, we left it in... Yeah, that's right. We left it over here. So yeah, we'll plop this right next to the gas can. Right about here. Gas it up. Well, we gotta connect it first, I think. Maybe not. Alright, then we'll take this. Yep, add fuel. There we go. Alright, turn it on. We now have electricity. It's extremely loud too. That's another fault of the old one. So it's going to probably call any zombie around us. Which is never good, but we're going to have to deal with it. That's all we got at the moment. Alright, so now we got our fridges working again. A lot of this is going to be rotten. We're going to chuck this probably into our compost bin over there. Get that fired up. We're probably going to have to start our farm soon. It'd be best to do that ASAP so we can start getting vegetables. A lot of this is rotten. Yeah, we're going to have to take some of this rotten stuff out. Rotten, 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 rotten. I have to go through here and get a lot of this rotten. There's this. All of this is rotten. Look at all this, dude. So much food we had. We're down to like nothing. More rotten. Rotten. All of this is rotten. Wow. Okay, this is not. These are stale. Somebody's banging on our fence. So what I'm going to do is basically throw this into the composter, then we're going to deal with whoever's banging on our fence. And if he breaks it, then we'll just replace it. Alright, is that it? Yep, nope. There we go. Okay. Is it our fence? No, I thought he was doing our gate, but he's not. Okay. Alright, it's not that important then. Alright, so we're gonna head in here. Probably gonna sleep the night. Take a load off. What do we have in our bag? Cereal, oats, and a hunting magazine. Hunting magazine we can throw in here. Cereal, can of oats. My opinion, I would say a car. The reason why is because if you use a bike, you're an easier target. Whereas in a vehicle, they have to break the glass before they can even attack you. But on a motorcycle, it is more convenient to look around and then do like drive-bys and stuff. But I would never hang around and kind of search around with a bike. It is convenient for the space. Like you can drive down like little alleys and stuff, but like I said, I wouldn't stop. I would probably do a drive-by. But a vehicle would be better to slowly go through a area that you haven't been through. Just for a better safety rate, pretty much. And then, of course, if you do KI5's mods, you can also slap on some armor. And you'll have even more protection. KI5 does a good job, though, with giving you enough protection for your bumpers and all that stuff, but as far as the windows go, not so much. You have to pretty much have armor or you're done for. Let's go ahead and drink that. Fill the empty bottle. Alright, now we're peckish. I don't think we have any more food, though. Nope, this is all bad. We do have milk. I like to keep milk, though, for making butter. This is stale. We'll keep it just for now. This is rotten. Stale, stale. So we do have some stuff. This is rotten. I like to get rid of the rotten pronto, because if you accidentally eat one of these, it's trouble. So definitely, well, I don't want to say definitely take care of it, but I do strongly suggest to remove rotten ASAP. Just so you don't accidentally, oops. Been there, done that. Okay, sausage, what else we got? We can get rid of the hose too, I don't even know why I'm still carrying that. Oh, that's it, that's all we can throw in here. And our composter is now full, so we'll have to build another one if we want more compost. So what I'm going to do for now is just make one of these into rotten food. Just so we know it's out of the way. Okay, we didn't have much left anyway, so it's fine. Alright, so we are a lot of things right now. Pretty much just going to go to bed, so I'm going to let him breathe heavy because he's pretty much going to go to bed anyway. So I don't have too much trouble there. Yep, they do. I was one of them, that's for sure. It's been a long time since I was a newbie in this game, and I remember those days very well. Very, very well. Alright, we'll sleep the night away. I really wish I knew which fence that guy was on. I'll have to do that probably the next day. It's a new day, and we are heart-throbbing. Now, we'll have to take a look at that in a minute. Sleeping bag better, in your opinion? Oh, is a sleeping bag a better option than the bench? You know what? That's a good question. The bench, I believe, is poor. The sleeping bag, I have not checked it out yet. That is something that I haven't used. Because before you had to have a mod to use it. So, you know what? Let's do it. They never had sleeping bags in the base game. Now they do. So yeah, I've never used it once yet. So let's go ahead and drop this down. Oh no, you don't do that. You probably have to place it. Yeah, okay, so we place it. We'll place it right here. Probably put it against the wall when we'll move it later. Alright, so this is poor. So really, there's no difference. It's going to be a bad back regardless. So yeah, there's that. The best one to get is a small bed, or even one of those military hammocks. Actually, a military hammock might be poor too, or it's average. It's either average or poor. I know a small bed is going to be average anyway. The really big beds, I think, are above average, but I don't remember offhand. But yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks for watching if you did, and I am out of time, unfortunately. But I will be streaming again probably this week on Thursday or Friday, one of those 2 days. And we'll continue off from here. So thanks for hanging out with me. And Dragon, smash that like button if you like this series. And subscribe. Become one with us dragons. And I really hope to catch you in the next one. Goodbye.